Chanting. It might be good now. Okay. We will start with Sambujo, followed by Jusege on page 23.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo no, Namo no, Namo. We are gathered here today in observance of the White River Buddhist Temple's monthly Shotsuki service to remember those who have passed away in the month of May. They are Sachiko Hirose, Tokuyo Komoto, Takeyoshi Jack Koga, Gladys Gishi, Risako Kawasaki, Masao Mikami, Frank Fujimura, George Mitsuo Hiranaka, Masaru Kato, Bill Yaguchi, George Shoji Terada, Betty Tanaka, Yoshiko Yamada, Alan Murashige, as well as all others who were not listed but contributed to the temple and its community. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. May the light that burns brightly teach us of Amida's great wisdom and compassion. Please put your hands together in Gasho, bow your head in contemplation. As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Not, Namo Not, Namo.
시가 흠아
Can I ask that everyone please once more put your hands together and God show, bow your head in contemplation. As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nots, Namo Nots, Namo Nots, Namo. Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in Gosho or bow your head in contemplation as I read these words from the Amida Sutra. Furthermore, Sariputra, in the Buddha land there is always celestial music to be heard. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Namo. Well, hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. And I do have to say apologies to everyone online. I realized during the the Hyobyakumon and the sutra chanting, I didn't have my mic on. So I don't know if you guys heard me, but things were reverberating very loud in the altar, and so I thought I was pretty loud. So I apologize for that if you couldn't hear me. But hopefully you at least hear this, especially those online. So today we are observing our monthly Shotsuki-Hoyo, which is our monthly memorial service for all who have passed, who have contributed to the temple and its community. As I've been doing for about maybe less than a year now, I have been taking quotes from the Amida Sutra, which is one of the three Pure Land Sutras that we in Jodo Shinshu look to for guidance. One of the sutras, meaning one of the many teachings that Shakyamuni Buddha, the Buddha who lived in what was then India 2,500 years ago, taught and is now written down for all of us today. I chose to do readings from the Amida Sutra because not only is this the sutra that is supposed to be chanted, especially when someone passes away, but it is also because it is one of the sutras in which Shakyamuni Buddha tells us what Amida Buddha's Pure Land, what Amida Buddha's land looks like, because the only way that one can see into that land is either become a Buddha or do such rigorous practices that you're able to see into the land. Once again, Amida Buddha is the Buddha, the statue in the middle of our altar, and they are the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite light. Immeasurable light and infinite life, which translates to the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion, with light being wisdom and life being compassion. And so, this portion talks about the celestial music that is heard constantly in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Well, the problem is that at least I don't know what that music sounds like. How am I supposed to know? I'm a human being. I'm not a Buddha, nor have I done rigorous practices. Even though I am a minister, I've done rigorous practices, but not as much as those who go to the caves in the mountains and seclude themselves for a long period of time. So I don't know what that celestial music sounds like. But all I could think of when listening to the sutra is what this may sound like. What this may sound like. And you don't have to take these options. There's a lot more options out there. But one of these options I was thinking that might be close to what is played in Amida Buddha's Pure Land is the gagaku music that we hear during special services. So gagaku is Japanese court music. This is the music that the court would play for the aristocrats, the nobles, in Japan. And if you don't know what gagaku is, I highly encourage you to look it up on YouTube. But when you listen to it, it is very eerie. It's very otherworldly. And of course it was, because the whole point of it was to make it like you're in a different place. Right? It's also to elevate, right, the status of the nobles that were there, especially the emperor and empress, right? Because according to Japan, I guess you could say, right, the lineage of the emperor and empress, whoever came down the line, is from, right, the gods. Right? So their bloodline is supposed to be from a different place, right? A heavenly place. And so court music, gagaku, the Japanese court music, is supposed to be otherworldly. It's supposed to send you chills. At the same time, it's supposed to be a little nice and... It shouldn't make you go to sleep. It's eerie enough that you feel unsettled by it, but at the same time, you feel comforted by it. So that's an option when I think of the celestial music that is constantly played in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Another option, at least in my mind, again, there's more options out there. A second option that I will tell you about is about how possibly the music played in Amida Buddha's Pure Land might not be what we call beautiful music here. And I get this feeling or this understanding because I did my master's thesis on a specific ritual that we do in Jodo Shinshu Buddhism that I don't think has ever been done in America before. But this, I did my thesis on this person who made this ritual and why they made it. And so the reason why this ritual originally was made was to give a person a feeling of being in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Thus, the sounds, the chants that are done was said to mimic the sounds that they heard when they were able to visit Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Okay. This was a person who did rigorous training and was apparently able to go to Amida Buddha's Pure Land in their lifetime. And so they brought this music back, and that's what the ritual is supposed to do. Of course, it was started in China, was brought to Tendai Buddhism in Japan, and then I assume Shinan Shonin, the founder of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism, found it and made it his own. Either that, or Shinan Shonin didn't touch it at all, and it was just someone from the Jodo Shinshu ministry that was like, oh, this is a very interesting ritual. It was made for this purpose. Oh, we should have it, type of thing. I don't know, honestly. Not a lot of people wrote down what they thought in their letters, honestly. But what's interesting about this ritual is that you are supposed to chant Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha, very fast, and then somewhere down the line, very slow, and then fast again. Start off fast, go slow, start off slow, go fast, stay at the same speed. As well, do this at different keys. And so what you're technically supposed to do is put this all together at the same time. And the one thing is that if you were to play these keys on a piano or a synth, would probably be better because it holds the note a little better. It wouldn't sound good. It wouldn't sound good at all. So the question goes, if this is supposed to mimic Amida Buddha's Pure Land and what music is being heard in that land. Why, in our ears, does it sound very, I guess the correct word would be ugly? And I honestly think that it comes from Amita's infinite wisdom and compassion. And I'm not saying this is going to happen to everyone, but when you go to the symphony or you listen to an orchestra, live performance of some kind, Broadway, etc., etc., when you're sitting there listening to it, right, and you know the song, you could close your eyes and be at peace. But then when you hear that one note that's out of tune, you go, ugh, in your mind. That's a normal reaction. It's a normal reaction. We think of it as ugly. Right? Because of that one note, some people will think, oh, the whole symphony is ruined, right? That whole piece is ruined now. It's ruined. But at the same time, it becomes a unique experience, a very unique experience. Just because one person might think it's ugly, another person would think, oh, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. I should listen a lot better. I should pay attention. Open your eyes and pay attention. Be in the moment of being with that song. Of course, I'm not saying that if you're a professional musician that you should make a wrong note or anything like that. But there does come that time where you accidentally either miss a note or you play the wrong note. Right? It makes that experience for that one person wonderful. And so I think that that one note can be translated to what's going on in Amida Buddhist Pure Land. It sounds horrible, but it's such a wonderful, wonderful sound that awakens you to that moment. That awakens you to that moment. And so, I believe that this ritual that was meant to mimic Amida Buddhist Pure Land, the sounds from Amida Buddhist Pure Land, is something we would call ugly because it's supposed to awaken us to Nam Amida Butsu. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Again, these are just two examples of what I think of what is being played in Amida Buddhist Pure Land. But I honestly do not know. But who does know are all of those who have passed. Who have passed, become Buddhas, have witnessed Amida Buddhist Pure Lands, upon being born there, become Buddhas, and immediately are come back to this world to help guide us. Though we cannot always hear them, nor will they always tell us how Amida Buddhist Pure Land is, they will continue to encourage us to say, Nam Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha, because that also is a sound from Amida Buddhist Pure Land. So, In closing, can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation as we listen to the sound of Nama Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Nama Amida Butsu. Nama Amida Butsu. Nama Amida Butsu. Nama Amida Butsu. Nama Amida.
Hello? Hi. That'll help for announcements too. So I'll just repeat, thank you, Reverend Cindy. That was a wonderful Dharma message. Please rise if you are able for the Gatha Ondoku-san on page 153 and remain standing for the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. All right, please turn to page 8 and read along with me the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. Realizing enlightenment is assured and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. All right, do we have any first-time guests today? Or, sorry, you can sit. Apologies, I don't do this that often. I'm out of practice. Do we have any first-time guests? Don't be shy, we won't bite. All right. Do we have any announcements? Looks like we have a couple, maybe.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Georgette Magnan, president of the BWA. I'd like to announce that we are having a tour of the Green River Community College, which is up the hill here, on Monday, May 20th. And I think we leave here at 10:30, and those who want to go directly to the college be there at 11. The president of the college will speak, and we'll have lunch in their dining hall, and more of their members will let us know what they do up there. Thank you. There's a sign-up sheet on the back wall in the usual place.
I'm Randy Okimoto, president of ABA. I have 3 announcements. One is the steak barbecue next Monday, May 13th at 12 p.m. We've got 20 signed up now, and we need to know how many are going to be there by Saturday the 11th, so that we know how much food to buy. Okay, So if you're planning on coming, please sign up on the back wall. Next, we have Memorial Day flower sale. Order forms are on the table over there. The deadline for ordering Memorial Day flowers is May 18th. We've got a small bouquet for $30, a large bouquet for $45. We'll have 2 pickup locations, one on Saturday at 11 to 12 a.m. or p.m. And then also on Memorial Day morning at the Hillcrest Cemetery at 9:30 to 11. And finally, we have an ABA picnic on June 9th after service. It's potluck, and there's a sign-up sheet on the back hallway. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave. Voice is loud. I'm just going to do a little. I'm just going to project. Basically, I'm doing a little thing about the library.
Hi, I'm Gail, and I'm happy to say that our plant sale is over, and it was a resounding success. We made over $2,000, and that was all profit, thanks to all the donations that we had from various nurseries and individuals that started plants on their own, and my goodness, it was just overwhelming. We had it inside because of the inclement weather, but this Honda was filled with tables full of plants and other garden items, and at the end we have just that one little table out in the foyer left. So if you want to still buy some stuff, we have them there. And I want to thank all the people that helped. Couldn't have done it without you. All the feeding that I did, to get help, and so thank you again. We'll do it again next year.
They'd let me have one of these in the classroom.
I'm Greg, and I just wanted to remind you or confirm that we will have our timeless classic cooking class on May the 18th. We from yesterday haven't exactly set the course of recipes yet, but it will be fun and it will be yummy. So there will be a sign-up sheet in the back hallway. After limit it to about 15 people, because otherwise it's going to be chicken. But I hope if you're interested, that you will sign up and come. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Shar. And just as a reminder today, for those of you that have nothing to do this afternoon, we have, there is a special event, Jewish American, it's Asian Heritage and Jewish American Heritage Month. It's called Exploring Shared Histories, Building Community, and it's at Northwood Elementary School on Mercer Island. And our Kendall Kosai will be emceeing this event. And the temple is also co-sponsoring along with other Asian American organizations. So there's an author there that has written a book about a Jewish family that helped a Japanese family during internment. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. So if you have time today, please go out there. They will be selling tickets at the door. So. Oh, and by the way, the board meeting is this Wednesday. So Zoom for the board members, and then board members right after service, we've got a quick meeting. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I know it is on your sheets, but I want to make a quick announcement. This Saturday will be the Tacoma Buddhist Temple's Spring Gotai seminar. Gotai seminar at the Tacoma Buddhist Temple. They will have guest speaker Reverend Dr. Takashi Miyaji of the Southern Alameda Buddhist Temple, as well as a professor of the Institute of Buddhist Studies. It will be from 2 to 4 p.m., the seminar itself. If you cannot be there in person, send me an email, and I will make sure to give you the Zoom link. Also, if you're able to stay behind for dinner, the dinner will be from 5 to 7 p.m., and this was mainly for this announcement, is that if dinner is what's causing you to stop and wonder if you're coming or not, they will, I guess, Koyama Sensei / Tacoma Buddhist Temple will be making kare rice, which is curry rice, Japanese curry rice. As if it's beef or chicken, I don't know. Koyama Sensei pushes me out of the kitchen all the time. So, but if that's what's keeping you from coming, please come. The suggested donation, if you're staying for dinner, will be $15. So again, seminar 2 to 4 p.m. If you want to be on Zoom, let me know. Or there's actually flyers out there, because then you could email Koyama Sensei directly. And then dinner from 5 to 7 p.m., it will be Japanese curry rice, beef or chicken, I don't know. Okay, and $15 suggested donation, okay? Thank you very much, and I'll see you all there.
If nobody's been to any of the seminars at Tacoma, by the way, they are fantastic, so highly recommended. And Koyama Sensei is an amazing cook, so so extra push to go. All right, so announcements are done. We will do our closing words. So they should be on your programs if you don't have them memorized. All right, closing words. My life is not only my life, but also the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and patience. I am grateful. If you did not get the chance to come up in Oshoko earlier, please do so now. Thanks for coming.